Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first of our three short talks today. Now we are going on the software side with Riverlane and Andrea Husseini of Andrea, the floor is yours. Thanks.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our short talk. Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what we do at Riverlane and why we're a fun and exciting company to be a part of. I'll start with a little bit about myself because I've been on quite a journey with Riverlane myself. So about 2 years ago, I was studying at the University of Edinburgh and I was looking for internships. And I thought that quantum computing sounded like a really cool thing to be a part of. So I managed to get an internship at Riverlane and I spent 3 months working as part of the engineering team on implementing quantum benchmarking algorithms. And then I went to finish my master's in theoretical physics. And I had the opportunity to actually come back to Riverlane in the role that I'm in currently, which is an associate product manager. And so I've seen Riverlane really grow over the 2 years that I've kind of been there, left, and came back. And what's really fun is that every day at my job at the moment is completely different. So I think it's just like such a unique role to be a part of. And I wasn't expecting to actually go down this career path, but now that I'm doing it, I wouldn't change it. So as I said, we expanded so much as a company since I first joined as an intern. But I think throughout this entire time, we kept one thing quite consistent, which was our desire to make quantum computing more useful and to do that a lot sooner than a lot of people may think that it will take. So what we're working on at the moment is this product called Deltaflow OS, which is an operating system that operates across different levels of the quantum computing stack to exactly make quantum computers useful a lot sooner. What we're targeting for is error-corrected quantum computers because we understand that error correction can be such a hurdle that we need to get across to really aim and achieve success of quantum computing, which is why we're trying to address that on multiple different levels. And I think it's really important to kind of understand the role of error correction and why we're really trying to have Deltaflow OS focus on that aspect of quantum computing. Because when we look at the world of quantum computing and the different layers, we see at the bottom are hardware manufacturers and the people working really hard on perfecting the performance of qubits. And at the very top, we have a bunch of companies across all sorts of different sectors, from medicine to finance, looking for high-value applications. And what we are trying to do with Deltaflow OS and our work on quantum error correction is to connect those two worlds together. Because without connecting them together, we won't be able to achieve the high performance and the benefit that comes with performing really high-value applications and high-value algorithms. So that's what I think makes us quite unique in this world, is that our positioning and our focus in this quantum computing world, which is full of really exciting aspects. As I've been saying altogether, our team has been growing so much over the past couple years. And one thing that really stands out for me is that you don't need to be a quantum scientist to work in the quantum computing world. And we've been hiring people across the stack, and that's both in the tech world, but also people on management, business development, marketing, operations. And those are people really important to us, especially as we scale up. So we're looking for both engineers and non-technical people to help us really grow the team. And right now we're a team of 68 people. When I joined as an intern, I think there was about 25. So that just kind of shows how quickly we're scaling and how many new roles we're opening all the time. So looking at kind of what we have open at the moment, we have a bunch of roles here. Most of them are for engineering, which might seem a bit daunting, but I think especially as we're scaling, we're going to have a lot of new roles open across different levels of technicality and different levels kind of expertise. So I think for everyone, just keep an eye out on our website. And we also have our booth open straight after this talk. So we would like to invite you to come chat to us about any roles or any of the work that we do, because it's really fun. So keep an eye out on the website that's linked here. For anyone that's still a student or kind of at the beginning of their career, we have an internship scheme, which, as I was saying, I was a part of. So we have two separate schemes. One is for undergrads and master's students. That's exactly what I did for 3 months 2 years ago, and that's still open every year. And then we have a different scheme that's aimed at PhD students. So both of these run over the summer. Currently, we have closed our applications for this year, but we will open them again early January in 2023. So definitely keep an eye out on our website or come chat to me or anyone else on the team in our booth if you want to know more what it's like to be an intern at Riverlane and really what it means to intern in quantum computing, because I think that was one of the biggest benefits that I gained from the internship experience is the fact that when you sit at a lecture and listen to talks about quantum computing, it may sound very interesting, which it definitely is, but to experience what it's like to actually do research or engineering in the field, I think that's something that really is valuable about an internship as opposed to just a lecture or a course that you do at university. So I would really want to encourage anyone kind of looking to pursue a path and still a student to take on an internship in quantum computing. Lastly, we're a fun company to work for, as I said before, and that really, I think, that's not something I say just because I have to. Like, I really do enjoy my time at Riverlane, and I feel like everyone in the company is trying to be supportive and really understand the value of working as a team and helping each other out, and just the idea that employees and anyone working together should feel valued. And I think that's something that's really been kind of stressed throughout Riverlane and has helped us kind of achieve the things we have so far and work on really amazing things. So I think what I really want to stress about is our working culture and the environment that we have at Riverlane, which makes me really excited to go to work. So I would encourage you to all to just keep an eye out on our website where we have a bunch of vacancies open, and we will be updating that as we go and as we scale, and we will be kind of opening a lot more exciting opportunities that will help us achieve kind of success with Deltaflow OS in the future, I hope. Thank you so much, and please visit our booth after this talk where we'll answer any of your questions and happy to chat about anything you're interested in.
Thank you. Thanks, Andrea. I was just checking for the questions. I think it's really good to promote that you can do an internship and then you can get a job, because I think internships are not advertised enough. That's the first thing in general. And I think coming from academia as well, I think a lot of people don't see the value in internships. So thanks a lot for that. So yeah, somebody's asking for the internships. You can mention it again. Somebody said, is there any possibility to join the internship this year?
Yeah, so unfortunately this year we've closed our applications for the internship scheme, but we're going to be opening them again for next year. It's just things happen quite early.
We have a few minutes left. So are there more questions for Andrea? Andrea, are you going to be in the booth as well?
Yes, I'll be in the booth as well. So if anyone wants to chat about internships specifically, I'll be able to kind of share a little bit more about my experience and what it's like kind of coming as a student into the quantum computing world.
Great. Somebody asked, are there offices other than in the UK?
Yes, so we currently, our office is in Cambridge, and that's the only one we have right now. As we expand, things might change, but that's all kind of in the future.
Somebody asked, could you tell us more about the operating system?
Yes. So the operating system, Deltaflow OS, it kind of focuses mainly, as I said, on error-corrected quantum computers. So we're really looking kind of into the future of unlocking the high-value applications with error correction. And we operate across different levels of the stack. So we're really trying to be close to the qubits with the operating system to kind of really get the power out of them, but also interact with the people that are working on applications and algorithms. So by kind of being stretched out like that, I think we're really trying to take an application and allow people to run it efficiently on a set of qubits that lie deep underneath. So I think we're working closely with industry experts on applications, but also working closely with qubit manufacturers. So I think depending on the team you're working at, you can kind of have a very different experience while working on the same product.
Great. Another question from Petros: what skills are required by a PhD student interested in an internship?
Yeah, so I think for our internships this year, and this might obviously change next year when we open a new scheme, we're looking at different skills, either in the quantum computing lab for specific projects, but for some other PhD intern projects, we're just looking at someone who maybe works on something in quantum information or quantum information theory. So I think what we're looking for is your current work to probably be somehow connected to the quantum world, but it could be lab work close to the control systems, but it also could be quite theoretical work on quantum information, which really depends just year to year on the projects that we have on offer.
Great. I have seen that somebody asked if you recruit people from outside the UK. Anita already said, yes, we do, but do you want to mention how diverse the team is?
Yes, we have people that come from a wide variety of backgrounds, and then they kind of move to the UK to work for us. I myself come from Czech Republic, so I'm also an international. So we do recruit people from all sorts of backgrounds, nationalities, all of that.
That's great. Now in these days when people are like, I want to work remotely, but also I'm willing now to relocate again. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think we can leave it there. Thanks again, Andrea. Nice talk. And thanks a lot for being here today. And looking forward to meeting you in the booth, and hope that you have a great rest of the event.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.